I'm reviewing a book, chapter by chapter, and the book is Dreadnought, with an exclamation point, by Diane, Carey, and today I'll be talking about chapter 3, Trace. So Piper, this lieutenant that is on her first day on the Enterprise as an lower decker, has been called to the bridge on an urgent basis. And so, being that this is her first day on the flagship of Starfleet, she's pretty nerve-wracked. And it turns out that she really is in the hot seat because a ship that has been stolen from Starfleet has sent a message that is encoded specifically with Piper's DNA. And they're like, what the hell is going on here? Like, why do you have to do with the theft of this ship? And she's just like, I have no idea. So, she's really thrown, and she gets to bear witness to a meeting on the bridge of bridge officers, and bears witness to like McCoy and Spock sparring, and is really thrown by how contentious they are, which is natural because she's not used to how bridge officers work. The lower deckers have to be so regimented and stiff and professional, whereas bridge officers get a little bit more latitude to show their personality because that's why they're promoted. There's a couple things here. Number one, this kind of reminds me of like a video game or sort of like live action role-playing kind of thing where Piper could be you. But I also think, unlike in my last video when I talked about second person perspective, that's actually confusing because then it would be like, you are on the bridge. That doesn't really work. Third person, on the other hand, would work. And most books are written that way, and it would be much more effective and a lot less distracting. But also, there's some descriptors of smiles in here that are really odd. Scotty is described as having a backyard grin, and Kirk is discussed as having a soluble grin. Also, saying that, like, calling Sulu Earth Oriental, is that really necessary? Anyway, like, it's a good story. There's some things that hold it back, but I am curious about this Dreadnought they keep talking about, which has this huge complement and all these huge weapons. Like, why would Starfleet ever make something like this? Because there is such a high chance of it being stolen.